How's it going today, everybody? My name is Guadalupe Torres. I am the class president of Springfield Technical Community College, and I did my project on virtual water. Starting from my abstract, virtual water refers to the water used in the production of goods and services, including food production. As food production has a considerable environmental impact, the concept of virtual water can help to address sustainability and climate change. The virtual water content of different foods has significant implications for the environment, especially in terms of greenhouse gases emissions. For example, animal-based products typically have a higher greenhouse gas intensity than plant-based foods due to the energy intensity nature of livestock production and processing. Moreover, crops with high water footprints, such as almonds, can lead to water scarcity and reduce water availability in certain regions. Reducing the virtual water content of foods is crucial in mitigating the impact of food production on the environment and providing more sustainable food systems. This can be achieved through more sustainable water efficient practices in agriculture, adopting plant-based diets, reducing food waste, improving transportation and logistics, and implementing more efficient processing methods. In conclusion, this literature review indicates that reducing the virtual water content of foods is an important consideration in climate action and sustainable food systems. It can help to mitigate the impact of food production on the environment, promote more sustainable and water efficient practices, and support the transition to move to a more sustainable future. So in my introduction and hypothesis, overall, water is used in producing food. Foods has a great impact on both food security and climate stress water resources. So there is a need to understand the virtual water content of food productions and their management to develop solutions to achieve sustainable food productions in climate and water stress regions. So we must minimize productions with high virtual water content and avoid export of those commodities can help in sustaining the local ecosystem with minimal impact of water resources that are also stressed with climatic drivers. So my hypothesis was, I hypothesize that by implementing virtual water strategies in the agricultural sector, it is possible to reduce water use and increase food security while mitigating climate change, leading to more sustainable food systems and a more resilient future for the entire world. Objectives, and methods that I use. So to review the concepts of virtual water and its potential for reducing water use in the food systems, to evaluate the benefits of virtual water strategies, such as increasing food security, promoting sustainable agriculture, and mitigating the impacts of climate change. This study used literature review to recent published peer-reviewed scientific papers from esteemed journals, from Google Scholars to our library. Water footprint. So here in this picture, you can see that the amount of liters it takes to produce these type of products. So you get from potatoes all the way up to coffee. When you see the coffee and the chocolate, it takes so for chocolate, it takes 1,700 liters just to make a 3.5 ounce bar of chocolate. Do we really need that? Do we really need that? Is it really that important to have a bar of chocolate for us? Or is it more important for our world and to sustain and to be able to make a better sustainable living environment for the entire world is not making chocolate bars. That's not what we should be focused on raw. So this just here shows the amount of water it takes in the processing of making the goods and services that we need. So once I come down to the virtual water pricing, so virtual water pricing is the process of assigning a monetary value to water resources in order to incentivize efficient and sustainable use of water. This is to encourage stakeholders to use sustainable and efficient water use. Since climate change crisis is expected to increase water scarcity in many regions of the world, water pricing can encourage users to adopt water efficient practices and techniques, helping to conserve water resources and build resilience to climate change's impacts. So by doing this will help to make people make better decisions in how the water is being used, how it's being processed, how much water is being used to make these goods and services. What's more important to us is what I'm trying to get us to focus on. The results of discussion. So since virtual water is embodied in commodities, tracing its origin and destination through complex supply chains is complex. This picture depicts the water use of different agriculture commodities, with rice cultivating and cattle raising having high water footprints. So if you look at this picture below, you can see beef, burgers, milk, cheese, coffee, tea, and etc. And all these things here have a high virtual water footprint. And so our goal is to reduce those virtual water footprints. And water conservation case studies looked up Israel, Spain, China, USA, and Africa. And after going through all that, what I learned was when reducing the water footprint, we can reduce meat and cheese and chocolate consumption, fix leaks in our home, take shorter showers, turn off the tap water when brushing teeth, shaving or washing hands, water efficient appliances, look for appliances with an Energy Star rating or Water Sense label, reuse water, collect rainwater for outdoor use and reuse, gray water from activities like showering and washing clothes to water plants, choose to buy from sustainable companies, reducing consumption, rethink purchase, recycle clothes and household items. So below I have a picture of ways to save water, ways to reuse water, and just more sustain. And in conclusion, virtual water strategies in agriculture can significantly reduce water use and increase efficiency by adopting more efficient irrigation technologies and better soil management practices. This not only contributes to sustainable food systems and increases food security, but also helps to mitigate the impacts of climate change by reducing greenhouse gas emissions. Policymakers can support these strategies through targeted policies and trade agreements. Thank you so much for taking the time with me, and I wish you all the best. Have a wonderful day. Bye.